This ought to put us to sleep. A little bit of Obligatory Oblivion. Okay. Alright, I think we're all switched over and everything is up and running. Let's give this a little 30-minute call here. I don't even know what we were doing in the game. I think we were trying to find a direction to take it. We were on the main story. Oh, we need an artifact. So we were going around to the artifacts. So let's go ahead and do that. Go around to the artifacts. It is October anyway. Let's do the Halloween missions, shall we? We shall. Oh, I bugged out. Bugged out. It's alright. Let's give it another round. Gotta love that music. It's so victorious. It's so epic. It's so Oblivion. Do. What were we doing? Finding things. Alright. We have no shirt. That's our problem. Hashtag no pants club. There we go. No pants. Just say no to pants. Rat hair hat. We'll fix our pizza and all of our stuff. And check the map. We're going... well... I guess we'll just go here. Let's see what this what this character asks us to do. You do not have the proper offering. Well, we'll ask the extreme one.
I joined for the parties and stayed for the parties. Why would I go back to work? That life is for suckers and fools.
Well then.
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the shrine of Sanguine?
Not exactly.
It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Approach then, and bring Sanguine a gift. Some Cyrodiilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host.
Well, that's simple enough.
Let's do business.
He doesn't have any for sale, though.
We watch and wait.
Yeah, and I teleport back to my house where I have brandy. She's waiting at home baking cookies. Actually, we can build a home, can't we? No, that's in Skyrim. That's Skyrim. Totally Skyrim. Sproing. But one thing we can do is jump over that guy. I mean, we can literally jump over him because we have the boots. We have the spring heel jack boots. Man, I was hoping Jeanette was gonna come over and hang out. Saw her there on the other stream. Maybe it's not showing up in the chats. Or maybe she's busy. I really should get to sleep, though. Let's drop off our gems on the pile. Throw them on the heap. There they are. Brandy. Nope, none in there. Nope, none in there. Did I sell it or what? I mean, I must have sold it or something. There we go. We can put on the silver arrows. We'll wear them. And we'll wear the ninja suit. We'll just ninja our way down into the ninja area and get some arrows. Hey, there she is. Hi, Jeanette. Yeah, we're just kind of doing some chores here. Actually, what we're supposed to do to continue on the main mission is get one of these statues' things. And we have one of them right now. But the problem is we have to give it up. And the one I have is this one. And I don't want to give that up. And this one, we tried to get this one, but something about we're level 14 and we have to be higher, probably like level 20 or something like that. So anyway, this game is Elder Scrolls 4. It is the Elder Scrolls before Skyrim. It is the pinnacle of Elder Scrolls games in many ways. Hold on, where we were going back? No, we didn't get any brandy, which means we need to go to the no, the Priory wouldn't have it. Shadenhall. Shadenhall makes wine. Yeah, they have wineries out here, I think. So, can you hear me? Is the mic on? Okay. Yeah, the mic's on. Okay. So the idea with this game, and the reason I say it's pinnacle, is not only because it's arguably better in many ways than Sky. Aww. Okay, Jeanette, here's a side note. If we see a gate, we have to close it because there's like 110 places they can pop up, but only 70 gates pop up. So when one shows up, it spawned there, and in order to keep them all closed and close them all and not make it a big hassle to find which one we missed, when we see one, we close it. So we have some various things that make us faster, and the idea is we're gonna quickly close down this. Oh wow, this is actually part of the story. Far out. Okay, let's look at this. The Wayward Knight. I've come upon an Oblivion gate dominating the landscape outside of the walls of Shadenhall. A few Shadenhall guards seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach one of them and see if I can render any assistance. Let's make this my active quest. So, just to kind of wrap up what I was saying about this being so pinnacle. Okay, so this is... Let me see if I can figure it out. What is it? Cyrodiil. Yeah, okay, so this area that we're in is called Cyrodiil. And it's all part of this giant continent called Tamriel. So there's the giant continent Tamriel, and then this is the middle area, Cyrodiil, populated by the Imperials, the rulers of the Empire. And this is the Imperial City, the center of it all. Now, if we scroll up here to my point, here's the Gerald Mountains. They might sound familiar. And Skyrim to the north. So this is Skyrim up here. This is the next game. And they kind of talk about more of this. Also, you have over here, you have Morrowind, which is the game before this one. There's Morrowind. And down here you have Elsewhere. Or no, that's Blackmarsh. That's the lizard area. Then this is Elsewhere, which is where the cat people are from, the desert. Yep, it's the province of Cyrodiil, part of Tamriel. Year third era, year 433, etc., 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 etc. And then, you get up here is where the orcs are from and all that kind of stuff. But this is where the center of all the Empire is, and it's also a very well put together game. I don't have this character on Skyrim. I like being able to see what my character's got on. Makes it a little more fun that way. Oh, also in this game, we've reached a point where we can name our weapons. So our sword is called Pizza, so we can give the bad guys a slice of pizza.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
That sounds like great advice. We'll take it and run away. But first we're gonna cheer you up with the Cheer You Up game.
This better be good.
Oh, it is, 'cause I'm really good at this game. Alright, so down, up, up, down.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Alright, Jeanette. Watch this.
That's enough. You don't waste your flattery on... I can't... You think that's funny? Gracious. I can't... Sorry. I don't... What a dumb joke.
Maxed out. Done deal. And we actually got experience for that, so we're reaching a higher level when we do that.
You're good.
I know I am, and thanks for telling me. What about this, Oblivious Gate?
Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion opening up all over Tamriel?
I have, yes, but, please, tell me more about them.
Well, Not much to say, really. These gates to other places, well, it's very hard to explain. I'm not sure I even understand it. I hear tell that the Daedra make their way through these and invade our lands. It's sort of a door to the world where they live. Haven't seen it myself and don't intend to. Being this close to one makes me nervous. The good news is nothing's come out since Farwell entered.
Farwell.
About 2 days ago, Count Indaris' son, Farwell, entered the Oblivion
Count
Gate with
Indaris?
6 other men. I haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. And so far, nothing. At this point, Count Indaris is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed.
What about the Knights of the Thorn?
New to these parts, eh? The Knights of the Thorn are a bunch of rabble who fancy themselves true knights. Farwell formed the group around 2 years ago. They make grand boasts and talk a good talk, but that's all they are. The real work goes to us, the city guard. I hate to speak ill of them, as something horrible may have happened. But their own bravado got them into this mess.
So you got a bunch of wild testosterone-filled teenagers telling the ladies about their great stories, and then when the ladies saw them getting picked on because of their lack of experience, they decided they'd do the town a favor and earn their medal.
It's tolerated because Farwell is the Count's son, plain and simple. He has the power and the coin to put it all together. Most of the time, they lounge around the tavern drinking, making up stories of epic battles with impossible odds that they won. It's all garbage. They never patrol. They never help fight off the occasional bandit that slips into the city. Oh, well, I've said too much already.
Medieval Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, it kind of is. Jeanette, this game here, the one that preceded it, Morrowind, has a big playing on a lot of modern games. Let's see, what about Farwell again? Because it's gold, not gray, so he can tell us something else.
Farwell is a Dunmer, and he's wearing steel plate armor. His shield should bear the crest of the Knights. Nothing but the best for the Count's son.
Custom armor too, huh? Nice. I bet it's got some... And this is Shaden Hall. They got some money there. What about the Knights of the Thorn again?
There are 7 of them, including Farwell. Even though they're a nuisance, I still hope they haven't been hurt. Or worse. There's only one way to remove that gate. Venture inside, find the gate sigil stone, and take it. Once you have it, the gate should be closed.
Alright, we'll get
From
the
what I
signal
hear,
stone.
You'll appear back where you entered, safe and sound. We will remain out here until the gate is either closed, or something emerges from inside. We need to warn Cheydinhall of impending attacks.
Yeah, I might want to talk to the Count first.
Tread carefully. I don't know what evil lurks within that gate.
Aminus, the guard, told me that the only way to close the gate is to locate the signal stone, blah 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 blah. Gate cease to exist, have to keep in mind, venture through. He told me Farwell heads the group of soldiers, Knights of the Thorn, seems a splinter faction of the town guard, maintains a lodge just outside the city. From his snide comments, it doesn't sound like they're appreciated. Okay, well, let's go talk to the Count. You know, if I was a if I was a Count, I would shorten my name from Downey, from Jacob Downey, to just Jacob Down. That way I could be Countdown. Let's go talk to the Countdown. By the way, let's speed things up with, yes, that is right, a can of dew. Yeah, we can name our own spells too. We've actually well, stick around, we'll try and name something else. Actually, here's, yeah, okay, we got, water, or frost damage. No, that's, do we even have a thing? Just a dagger. Yeah, it's not worth our time. Really? Oh. Yeah, it's the middle of the night. Huh. Of course he's asleep.
Yes?
Of course.
What do you want?
Do you know anything about the Oblivion Gate?
If the guards don't do something about the Oblivion Gate soon, I'm leaving town. It's not safe here.
Well, that's not very brave.
Goodbye.
Where is the Count at?
Leave me alone.
Jeesh. Alright. One more hour. The Count should be up by 9:45. Okay, there he is. The Count. The Dark Elf from Morrowind. Count Endelin in Count handheld in Dairies.
Please, although I'm concerned about the safe return of my son and the closing of the gate, please see Aminus Gregory for all of the details. With
Oh,
a possible
yeah.
attack looming, I must be free to make preparations. Good luck.
Yeah, I talked to him. Alright, sure thing, Count handheld IndyCars. Count handheld IndyCars.
Yes?
Sproing! Look at how high we can jump. We actually, what we did is we got these boots. They're the spring-heeled jack boots. Right here, bam. Boots of spring-heeled jack. And it's actually, his name is Jack Ben Imbel. Jack Ben Imbel. Jack Ben Quick. Jack Ben jumped over the candlestick with his boots of spring-heeled jack, which give Fortify Acrobatics 50 points. But here's what's going on. We can't equip them because we already bugged out the game to give us, see, 50, 60, 50, 100, 30, 50, 40, 100. That's because we have plus 50. It's actually supposed to be 56, but we have plus, so we can jump over people. Sprawling. Alright, let's go close this oblivious gate. Okay, we got some arrows, we got a shield, we got our pizza, got the warm churro cannon, pizza equipped. We talked to all them guys.
Please speak to Aminus. He can tell you what you need to know.
Great. Looks like they've killed off a lot of the baddies. Alright. Time me, Jeanette. Let's make it happen. Uh-oh. I thought that was Ferris, or yeah, Bueller. I thought that was Ferris Bueller. The guy that we're looking for. Ferris Bueller. Well, oh yeah, Jeanette. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar, well, actually you are, because you said you're unfamiliar with this game. Okay, so the basic idea, this is called Oblivion because when at the beginning of the game, we're in this prison, which, you know, we can come up with theories, and I got my own that's kind of interesting. But the story starts, we wake up in this prison with amnesia, and the Emperor is going through there with some guards, and they're being chased. And the Emperor, I mean, there's a lot of details, but the Emperor is assassinated, which, in the magical part of this game, causes these Oblivion gates to start popping up. Now, the idea is we have to find the heir to the Emperor and give him a necklace, and then he goes and lights these fires, and through that ceremony these things stop popping up and we can go close the rest of them down. The problem is the assassins also killed off all the Emperor's sons, except for his unknown bastard. So what we did is when we were leaving and the Emperor was assassinated, we found him and he gave us the necklace. So we took the necklace up to a monk who's actually part of the Secret Service, protectors of the Emperor, the Secret Service, the Blades. And so we went and took the necklace to him, and he's like, hey, I'll take the necklace and keep it for safekeeping because I know what to do with it. You run down to the city and get the bastard. So we went down here, we got the Emperor's bastard son, Martin. We took Marty back up to Joffrey, the monk, and the necklace hadn't been stolen, and he was getting attacked, and so we fought off the attackers, but they made off with the necklace. So then what we do is we take the monk and I take the bastard up to the mountains, and they're hiding up there right now, and he's reading. Apparently I had to go and find out who stole it. It's these people in this cave, and this guy is working for one of these things, these interdimensional beings, and he was opening the gates and working on the assassination of the Emperor. So what we did is we came in here, and then he escaped. Of course, that's part of the story. And we got rid of everybody that was in there, and we made off with a book. The book that he used, the spell book he used to make the portal. So we brought the book back to this guy, back to the bastard, and he's reading the book. But he says we need one of the artifacts from one of these beings. So we need to get one of these artifacts, and that's what we were doing, trying to get some brandy from outside of Shadenhall here, and we found this gate, and that's what's up. There's a lot more to the game than that, but whoa. Let's see, we got a fireball. Fireball. Doesn't do much. Hiya. Oh, that reminds me. We need to, wow, we're going all the way over there? That reminds me, we need to do this. Alright, so that's the Gorax of Snow Snares, and what it does is soul trap so that we can have these things fill up with stuff, which is what I just did, and then we can fill up our pizza. And then when we swing our pizza, it gives 5 points of shock damage. So it's an electric pizza. Electric pizza. And this, Jeanette, there's, like I said, there's a lot of parts of these games that have influenced future games. And, like, we can actually make our own poisons, and we can label them cheese, so we can add some cheese to our pizza. I've located Farwell and one of the other survivors of his group. They look wounded and shaken. I should speak to them and give them a potion of health and learn what's happened here. And save the game. Right? Because that's probably a good idea. Uh-oh, somebody else died too. That's not good. Thanks for the donation.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
Your face.
I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Cheydinhal. Huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way. Now, in my father's name, as Count Indorus of Cheydinhal, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the Raymond sweep formation. You'll assault, and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward! Huzzah!
Yes, I order you to take the brunt of the attack. Well, what about the Oblivion Gate again?
The sigil stone for this Oblivion Gate is the key. As soon as we have it, we shall rid Cheydinhal of its existence.
That will be just fine and dandy. Both of those things.
We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Cheydinhal.
Huzzah!
We fear no being, and we strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil. Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment. Our enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Oh, ramen noodles. Yeah, okay, Jeanette, you remember I was telling you that we're in Cyrodiil. Well, okay, so this is the third era, the 433rd year of the third era. So Raymond Cyrodiil founded Cyrodiil in the first era, year 0. So that gives you an idea of who ramen noodles is. Huzzah!
The path is yours. Lead on.
The path is pizzas, and it will slice. What about you? What's your deal?
Even if Farwell doesn't say it, we appreciate that you're here.
Okay, at least there's a reasonable guy.
Don't judge Farwell too harshly. Most of what he says is fabricated. But he's young, and therefore quite brash and inexperienced. All he wants to do is please his father. I've known him since he was a lad, and fighting to defend Cheydinhal is in his heart. I just wish his heart was bigger than his hubris.
Yeah. He's got a pretty big Hubert.
I'm sure you wish to hear the real story, rather than Farwell's version. Not long after the gate opened, Farwell decided an assault was in order. We charged inside and promptly met resistance. 3 of us were cut down in the first wave. We pressed on at Farwell's behest. At the base of the citadel, we met a larger second wave of foes. We lost 2 more in that skirmish, as well as Farwill and I being wounded badly. It was at this point we considered retreat. We found the way back blocked by more Daedra, so we were stuck here until rescued by you. It's just like Farwill to leap before he looks. Had we brought a City Watch contingent, we might have taken the Sigil Stone with minimal losses. Instead, Farwill wanted to prove his point. The City Watch and the Knights of the Thorn are always at odds. They think we don't have what it takes, and Farwill wanted to show them. Perhaps we're all to blame, but that's not important right now. We must complete our journey and get that stone. Please, help us.
Oh, it's not I who will help.
Let's keep moving.
It is the close the gate Jake boots that are going to help us now. That's right, Jeanette. We made boots that make us faster, specifically so that we can close the gate quicker. They're called Close the Gate Jake boots. Hashtag no pants club. Rat hair hat? Check. Chainmail shirt? Check. No pants? Done. Alright. Let's make it happen. Yeah. So much for that guy. I think that's what is called teaching him a lesson. Alright, let's take out these other guys. I will slice you down. And then pick you up and loot your body. Exactly. Oh, these things are heavy. See, it's £1 a piece for an arrow. My arrows are more like 1/10 of a pound. Very heavy. And very low damage, too. 3. And what am I? 3 for the iron arrow? Yeah. It's fair. But I think, like, the glass arrows do, like, 6 damage or 7 damage. Grab your hat and drop your pants. Grab your rat hair hat. No, do your best. You should do your best, so that we make it out alive. All right, where's the guy? Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? So this gate, Chris, actually, we have a goal. This gate. So we approached the city of Shadenhall, Chris, and there was a gate outside, and of course we got to close the gate, you know. And we talked to the guards that were outside, and they said that the Count's son went inside with a bunch of his buddies who formed this Knights of the Thorn group, who are bravados and young and brash, and you know, half of them are dead now. We got the last 2 of them, and so we're trying to help them get through the gate. Here he is.
Even if Farwill
Oh
doesn't
no,
say it,
this is the other guy.
appreciate that you're here.
This is his buddy,
Let's keep moving.
Brimhand. Oh. Okay.
You can do?
Okay, that's the guy.
Lead on. To victory for the Knights of the Thorn. Oh, and you too, of course.
So, this is Farewell Indy Cars, and his dad is, or his father is the Count, Count handheld Indy cars.
The path is yours. Lead on.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Are you talking to yourself? You must be talking to yourself. Are we going the wrong way? Yeah, I think so. Oops. I think I'm going the wrong way here. There we go. Aw, you know what I need is a heal on target. I should have got that spell before I came in here. I don't think I have any heal on target. Nope. Got him. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. We can wear that. If we don't already have one. Totally. Okay. We're making it. We gotta go to the top of that fire pole thing. It's been 12 minutes. Uh-oh.
You're pathetic. Oh, let's get this over with.
It's kind of nice having some help. They're helpful. I got a timer. It works 12-hour shifts. That's funny. It is getting cold outside. Yep. Frosty. We actually have salt trucks out tonight. Aww.
By the gods, how could you do such a thing?
'Cause he just walked into me. It's not my fault at all. Sheesh. Good thing I saved it.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
It didn't work that time.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Wow. He attacked him first. Man, why does he pick that side? It's so hard to target him. That didn't work either. Man, when he takes off too, he takes off. We're gonna get it.
You can.
It's alright, we can get it. We can actually do this. It's gonna work. Dang, and it still didn't save him. It's gonna work.
Let's get this over it. But this is the part where you fall down and bleed.
Darn. Alright. Let's try it this way. We're gonna try it this way. We're gonna give him a little bit of cheese on the pizza. Blam! Did you see that? I'm not wearing any pants. It's getting cold outside, so put on all your clothes. We got a pepper truck out. Pepper. Oh wow. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna laugh about that one for a long time. For a lot of years. For a lot of years. Oh, that's funny. I've never even heard that before. I have never even heard that before. I got a joke about pepper. Remind me to tell you sometime. But, hashtag Commando Club. Oh, going commando. Oh, Jeanette, you're funny. What were we talking about that I was thinking that... Oh, right. Jeanette, we do sing on stream sometimes because we've been playing through Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto 4, and we've been making the sandwich song. Yeah, it took me quite a while. Yep, I was a little slow to get that. Dang. I think I might have to sneak through the rest of it. Dag nabbit. At least we're getting close. See, we're right there. All we gotta do is make it to those doors. Aw, he moved. Who does that? Nope, that didn't work. Nice. Alright. Got him. Ring of feather. Oh, okay. Well. Nice. You guys are the best. You make for great company. I wish I still... Oh, man. Missing out. Oh, that guy's running for it. I knew it. I'm not gonna have the time to collect any goodies. I'm gonna have to run for it. Okay, so far so good. There's usually a lot of goodies here. We can sell that, but it's so heavy. I mean, if we divide it down, that's $107 for 5 pounds. That's about $20 a pound. It's not worth it. This is $27 for 10, so that's $270 a pound. That's worth it. A ruby? No way. Gemstones. You saw it, Jeanette. We're starting to pile up gems in our house. Oh, that's cool. We're getting into the glass. Weapons. That's a good thing. We're gonna have a glass bow pretty soon. I had a glass bong bow once. We'll just have to call it the dab rig. Okay. So we save it, and this is why. So we can decide on what we get. Let's see what we got. Let's see, fortify blunt. So we can actually make a blunt object that makes it more blunty. That's interesting. But I'm gonna try again because we don't use that. Resist med. Oh, that's what we need. Soul trap, 15 seconds. Yep. That way we can carry something lighter than the Gorax of Snow Snares. Done deal. I got it. No, I didn't. Didn't show her the haunted house yet. Haven't been back to the haunted house yet. After I touched this signal stone, I found myself outside of Oblivion and back on Tamriel. The gate is now nowhere to be found. I should now speak with Farewell. Farewell IndyCars. And Bremhand. Senyand.
We made it. Victory is ours once again. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
You've done well. I wouldn't have expected such bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn.
Chris, I'm glad you're here
Now
for that
this
part.
battle between good and evil has been won, and the day is ours. You should go speak with my father. He will reward you greatly for escorting me home and closing the Oblivion Gate. Since you have led us to victory, I am hereby giving you the honorary title of a Knight of the Thorn. Your name shall be revered, and your deeds placed into song, to be performed by the greatest bards for generations to come. Congratulations.
Oh, it was nothing.
No more will the gate threaten the good people of Cheydinhal. The Knights of the Thorn have triumphed once more. As a Knight of the Thorn, you are now expected to carry this symbol of your knighthood. Carry it proudly and wear it well.
Great. Oh yeah, I got a cool necklace. But it doesn't help me fight, it helps me talk.
Make sure you address the Count properly.
We all know I need that.
Thank you for getting me out of that cursed place.
Oh, welcome.
Perhaps in the future, Farwell will learn patience and careful planning before dragging us into a situation like that again.
Probably not.
The gate has been closed. Finally, thanks to you, the Knights have a real victory on their hands.
Poor Tivoli.
I hear she is turning Cheydinhal inside out, looking for her husband, right? I hope
Oh
nothing
yeah,
bad has happened to him.
right, Lathandus. We'll start that
We
later.
should hasten to Castle Cheydinhal.
Certainly. Alright, so anyway, to round this thing up, let's go ahead and run over here and talk to Count Handheld Indy Cars. Boing! We'll just teleport inside. Count Handheld Indy Cars. Yeah, I'm glad you were here to hear that, Chris, because Jeanette and I have been over here, like, just laughing like crazy about huzzah. Huzzah! Hashtag no pants club. Huzzah! Sproing!
Yes?
Whoops. There we go. Hey there, Count Handheld Indy Cars.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhal. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Most would have given him up for dead, rather than deal with his ego. Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indaris family, held in the castle for several generations. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indaris.
Well, I don't want to get any infections from this staff of Indy Cars. So let's go ahead and get the Thornblade.
The Thornblade it is. Again, I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhal, and I especially thank you as an elated father. Farewell, and may RK guide you.
Yeah, Parquet guide you on your diet as well. Okay, let's talk about the end of this story then.
Even though he may be a bit misguided, I'm still proud to call him my son. I think if you had the chance to speak to any of the knights, they were happy to follow Farwill into battle. I'll be having a very long talk with my impetuous son. I don't blame him directly for their deaths, but he must learn to do things the proper way. He must realize he'll be ruling Cheydinhal one day. That's a responsibility I aim to make him ready for.
Well done, Count Handheld.
Farewell.
Count Indy Cars. Sproing. Wait, no. There we go. Boom. Alright. Yeah, that pretty much takes care of that. Except I gotta show you guys our prize. Disintegrate armor, 60 points. So it basically helps us get, it does more damage, 9 points, but it's more than that if they have armor on. But if they don't have armor on, then not. But it is a unique sword. Not as unique as pizza, but it is pretty neat. Okay, and then the other thing... Oh, our medallion. We got a neck chain, yo. Bam. And there. See, there's a neck chain. There's the regular one. There's the absorb one. There's a special one. Fortify Speechcraft, 10 points. So let's go ahead and go out to the Knights of the Thorn Lodge. I'll show you guys the house we got. Horse's ass. Sheesh. Why did they teleport us in right there? So anyway, this is the Knights of the Thorn Lodge. And here we are. Here's the lodge. This is where you hang out, and this is where they sleep, and this is where the Count's son sleeps. See, it's an owned bed. We can't sleep in that. But we can sleep in any of the regular people beds. And if I remember correctly, there is a basement that we can train in. So they have, yeah, there's a book here. Then there's stuff. Nope, guess they don't have anywhere to train. I guess that makes sense. Okay, aw, cheap wine. Man, there's supposed to be some Cyrodiilic brandy. We're gonna have to go to the wine store or something. I don't know, some kind of bar or something. Just cheap wine. I was hoping for some of that brandy. Yeah. Anyways. Isn't that beautiful countryside? The castle. The church. Sure is nice. Alright. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Gotta get some rest and start the day. Cheers to y'all. You're great. Chris the Phenomenon. Thanks for coming on by. Jeanette Korzenko. Let's make you a moderator. And I'll see y'all on the next round. Have a great week.